Sure. Any questions on anything about goaltending? No? Sure.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you guys do on music and that sort of thing in your dressing rooms? How do you shut it down?
We usually, 15 minutes before the game, we have no music.
Okay.
During warm-up, we don't let the kids have music. They have to warm up together as a team. After warm-up, they can throw in their own headphones or listen to the music in their locker room. But then when 15 minutes comes, they have to be headphones off, everything's off. Be ready for coach to come in to talk.
What was that question?
Chalk talk, just
No music.
No music 15 minutes before a game. No. Granted, it could be a little bit different because, we tell our guys they have to be at every game an hour and a half before. You guys is probably only an hour, right? Hour before games. Okay. How long does a warm-up usually take? Right?
3. You're not nice.
Yeah. So when you guys do your warm-up, we tell our guys not to have music for the warm-up. We think it's important for them to be a team when they're warming up, just like being a team on the ice. Now when they're starting to get dressed and all that stuff, they can listen to their own music, do whatever they want to get ready. But warm-up, we believe that they should all be together and be a team.
And when you say warm up, dry land?
Dry line, warm-up.
Okay.
We usually do, for our team, our 16 and 18s that I work with, they usually do about a 15-20 minute warm-up before a game. We get, like I said, we have an hour and a half before. We give them 5 minutes to change from their dress clothes to their dry line clothes. We have a little bit of like a 5-minute chalk talk, not really chalk talk, just what to expect for the game, to get their mind ready, focused up, and then they go out and do their dry land for about 15-20 minutes, and then come in, throw their headphones on, do their own thing, get dressed. They have to be fully dressed and ready 15 minutes before, and no music. So you put all that in, and you get about half an hour, 20 minutes, depending on their dry line and how that goes to get dressed. All right? That's another thing. When you get dressed, you don't want to get dressed cold. That's why you have the dry line, you have the warm-up. That's why longer warm-ups are usually pretty good, because you want to get in, you don't want your muscles to tighten back up to get ready to go back on the ice. So as a goaltender, that once you get fully dressed, it's always good to go do something. Go play catch, go stretch, go do all that stuff, so you stay warm, so you stay focused for the game. Right? Why do you guys have 2 goaltenders on your team? Yeah? So you guys can grab a football, play catch. You can be in all your gear and still play catch with the football, can't you?
Yeah.
Or have a tennis ball, play catch with that. So that's game preparation. Alright?
Are you on the bench in games?
I am. I'm on the bench for the 16s and 18s for all their games. I travel with them. And then I also do all the video breakdown for those 2 teams.
Okay.
So I don't just do goalie stuff, but I was a goalie when I grew up. For those 2 teams. For the whole program, I do goalie stuff for the whole wrestling program. But for those 2 teams, I'm also the assistant coach. So we're going to go back to this stuff. Any questions on any of that? Yeah.
If you were working with a beginner goaltender,
Yeah.
any words of advice, should you focus more on movement over shooting pucks at them, or are there any kind of things that you found helpful?
Well, how's his skating? If his skating is halfway decent, I would go into working on the stick stuff, just the basics, stick saves, glove blocker, really getting those honed in really good, especially at a young age. So when it gets to a Bantam level, he's already evolved into everything. Skating's still very important, stress skating. I know I work with, I have a UA goaltender that I work with right now, I do about a half an hour, do an hour lesson, I do about half an hour of just skating with him. And then I go in and the other half an hour for the last 3 months that I've had him has just been glove blocker, stick. You know, there's different drills that I do, different aspects, which I'm going to show today when we go onto the ice. Okay, like the guys that were with me when I came up last time, we did the basic drills where the pucks were just right here, right? Yeah, and we just shot glove blocker and stick right there, and you're just standing there, right? But today, we're going to start with that, the fundamental, but we're going to add movement, okay? So now we're going to start like we're on the post, okay? And we'll have a guy kind of off to the side here. This guy steps out. This guy is now going to skate in and he's going to shoot far side. So now we're getting kind of game aspect of it, right? Because in a game, you're not really see a ton of shots. A lot of shots are going to come from here, here, right? If you're giving up a ton of shots here, you should be talking to your D or your back checkers and all that stuff, right? Okay? So, we'll work on that type of stuff. We're going to introduce more chest, learning how to control pucks to hit your chest today. Okay? So, like I said again, glove blocker. We're going to work a different drill that I do, glove blocker. Where you start here, you're going to step out, and then you're going to move into this, set your feet, and the shot's going to be short side. Alright? So, type of drills like that, game like. Okay? To add to this, do I ever want any goals to go in right there? Why not?
Short sides is really weak shot. You know, we shot, you should cover that in case
Okay.
it's harder to shoot across the.
As a goaltender, as a coach, you should never give up any shots, goals that go in there. Never. I know that'll happen, but as a coach, I say never. Because if a goal goes in this angle here, whose fault is that? The goalie's fault. Right? You guys watch the Avs game against New Jersey?
Yeah.
What did Corey Schneider do? Give up that weak 5 hole that trickled in right through there, right? Okay. Those are goals that we don't want to give up. Okay, that's the mental aspect of the game. Okay, being mentally focused the entire time. We'll go back to the stick here. So when we're holding our stick, paddle length is very crucial. I didn't talk about this last time. Do you guys know what I'm talking about paddle length? No? Do you guys just go and buy sticks?
Sizing.
Yeah, paddle length. Right, it's very crucial. Because you don't want a stick that's too small and you don't want a stick that's too big. Right? You guys understand what I'm talking about? What am I talking about?
If you have a stick that's too small, you're going to be holding it like down here.
Yeah.
If you have a stick that's too big, you're going to be holding it like up at your chest. And you're not going to be able to control it.
Control. Right? So stick sizing is crucial too. Right? It's not as crucial, but it'll help control a lot of stuff. Okay? Help you so you're not, like he said, you're not holding your stick down here because it's too small, or you're not holding your stick up here because it's too big.
Is there any rule of thumb, just a quick look at it, your kid's stick?
When he's in, when you grab it and he's standing up, so if he's just standing up, straight up like this, it should be about 6 inches off the ice. So then when he goes down, it'll be perfect when he goes into his stakes. You guys got any questions on that? Get into the equipment aspect of it. More questions on any other stuff? Any hockey questions? I'm more than happy to answer any hockey question.
I have a question about like what kind of steak would you rather put with a wooden one or a carbon?
That's all a preference thing. Me, I prefer a wood one. again, that's all preference. It's all feel of what you like and that type of stuff. Any other questions? Anything about hockey, anything about goaltending?
Why do you prefer a wood one?
Why do I prefer a wood one?
Because it's weight.
Well, that and the feel of it. You get to feel the puck a little bit better
Oh,
when you make a save and that type of stuff. The composite ones, when I played, I tried one once and then I didn't like it because it gave up rebounds, pucks shot off a bit too much. That's why I don't use it. Like I said, it's a preference thing. Some goaltenders like that a little bit more. I've always grown up using a wood stick, so when I tried to use that one, it was totally different for me. Nowadays, for all you guys, everybody uses composite stick. Okay? I grew up, everybody was still using wood stick or the old two-piece. There wasn't too many one-pieces until I hit midgets. That's when the one-pieces started really coming. Any other questions?
What's your thought on teaching them how to cut off angles right now at this age?
Big thing on angles. You got the 11 point or the 7 point. I use the 11 point system. So you got one here, which goes to here. You got two that goes here. And you got 3 dot. And you got 4 blue line. Okay, and then you got 5 middle. You got 6 blue, 7, 8, sorry, this is the 9 point. Okay, you guys see all that? That's your different angles. You guys see where they all line up to? Okay, so if a guy's right here, what point do I want to be at? 2 or 9, right? So you got 2 or 9, depending on whatever you want to count. Okay? The puck's right here, where do you want to be in? 1, right? If the puck's, let's see, right here, what one do I want to be in?
4.
Okay? You guys see the different aspects there? Okay? So you got corner, you got outside hash mark, you got dot, blue line. Okay? You can also, this is why I do the 11, but it's a little bit more complicated. You got these hash marks too. Okay? And center. You guys see that? There's a point on the ice everywhere that you can line up to. Okay? Also, when you get to a rink, every single rink you'll go to will have these little things right here, these little arrows. Every single rink you go to. No matter if you play an Olympic rink, an NHL size rink, whatever rink. Okay? These will line up with the dot at every single rink you go to. Alright? It don't matter if you have a square crease either. They'll have them. Every single rink will line up with the dots. Okay? Any other questions on the angle aspect?